Hi, good afternoon. My name is Michelle De Pinto, and the article we are going to present is called Nokia Cuts More Jobs. My group peers are Lina Baiza, Juan Ballester, Daniel Hill, Kailin Hun, and myself, Michelle De Pinto.
This article is mainly talking about the Finland economy after the struggling of major Finland companies, especially Nokia. Because of the intense competition in the mobile markets, Nokia lost a significant market share thanks to the iPhone and Samsung. As a result, the company chose to face its loss with huge budget cuts. Many employees lost their jobs in Finland, which increased the unemployment rate and pushed the Finland economy to a worse recession. It was not all bad. Many of previous Nokia workers started their own businesses, including the well-known Angry Birds application developers. Even though these businesses will better the Finland economy, they will not be capable to fill the huge gap that Nokia left in the Finland economy. With huge unemployment rate, struggling industries like the paper companies in Finland, the country will be no exception in the sluggish European economies.
My question is explain why you selected the article you did and what interests you about it. We selected this article because it represents how the economy is struggling nowadays. Nokia is one of the best examples on how the business world is constantly changing and you have to adapt or you'll sink down. Nokia 5 years ago was at the top of the global mobile device market, and now it's struggling to survive. It interests us a lot since it shows how people are also adapting to the changes in the business environment. Lots of slashes are making the people being cut have to develop new aspects to be able to maintain their lifestyle.
My question is state whether your student group agrees or disagrees with what is in the article. Our group strongly believes that Nokia is handling this complicated situation in a really professional way. Moreover, they have been doing as much as they can in order to find an efficient solution to raise their position in the global mobile device market and earn a place to compete with other powerful companies such as Apple and Samsung. In this process, they were forced to fire a huge number of employees, which has been tough for the economy in Finland and even for the company. However, it was the only way to face this depression and keep working in the new strategies they have found by the current day.
My question was number 5. It is, all of the articles have a bias to them. Can you find any such a bias? For example, an article written by a business about himself is a bias. The answer is Sven Brunger, who is the author of the article Nokia Cuts More Jobs in Finland, has not written any kind of biased opinion. The writer goes straight forward with different kinds of facts supporting the situation of Nokia. For example, he wrote the number of jobs that have been cut in order to show the restructuration that Nokia did and the different consequences that such changes have caused. Therefore, my conclusion is that the author did not get affected by the news. For that reason, he had an objective opinion.
My topic is to conclude with a statement about why the article topic is important and relevant to the introduction students, and cite the textbook chapters or chapters your teams believe it pertains to. This article is important and relevant to introduction to business because it's a current event that just happened in the business and economy world. The business world right now is in crisis, and many companies around the world haven't adapted well to the new technological environment. One example of these companies that are in crisis is Nokia. Due to Nokia not being able to follow the new changes of the global mobile device market, they have sank down and made a lot of cuts. One of these cuts they have made was firing over 10,000 people in this sector. This article pertains to 2 chapters. The first chapter talks about making profits and their risk, and this relates to what has happened to Nokia throughout the years. The second chapter also relates to this article because it explains how a big company affects the economy of a whole country.